Good morning, guys. Sorry for the background noise. My cleaning lady is cleaning right now. Pound is gapping down on earnings. Had a pretty nice run from the previous earnings. Ran up 35% on the entry point that I passed on, unfortunately. It's gapping down. It's a bit extended from its base breakout, but long term, I still think this thing could go higher. But it's not a buy here, obviously. Other than that, the China flu fears or whatever is going on, I don't know. I read something about the flu in China or some kind of virus. I guess that's why all of these things are up. NVAX, APT Lake, especially APT and Lake had huge runs back in late 2014 during a market correction, like October 2014, where during a market correction, things went parabolic. They were up 200-300% in a few weeks. And you know what? If they get volume, I'll be there. Also have this BCRX and INO, and this NVAX is capping like 100% pre-market, or not really, but almost. Yeah, we'll see which ones get volume, and NVAX I'm obviously not gonna buy. It's already up 150% in a week. Couple of beaten down stocks perked on Friday. Kurt and VISL sent alerts on this. NIO kind of holding up pretty well considering the China gap down. Like China is having some pretty decent gap down. So I'm watching that just to see if it has any relative strength. There's no setup here yet. Maybe in a few days. This thing really does look like a squeezer setup, but I don't know. Needs more time. Alright, let's go through current positions. PBYI bought some on Friday, gapping down a little bit. Like this thing is reminds me of CLVS before it made its big run. Like this reminds me of CLVS back in early November. Like why can't this thing double? They both have big runs from mid 16 to mid 17, and then they just got sold off for several years. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm risking, I don't know, 40 cents to find out. Chagix I bought, also some beaten down name. It's been building higher lows for over a month. Took out the range and volume on Friday. So that's another one. Fuel cell, this one is great. What a beast. I'm long 225,000 shares. It's gapping up pre-market, which is kind of funny since BLBP is gapping down and Plug is gapping down, or actually Plug is up and up break even. I don't know why BP is gapping down. I didn't see any news on it. But yeah, fuel cell is gapping up. That's all that matters, I guess. Probably gonna put it out some sell orders right here. I have a 220 average on it, close to 20% on it. Yeah, I'll sell a tiny bit. Other than that, the LK is gapping down, obviously with the China gap down. SDNE looks like it's setting up again. It's been building higher lows for a long time now, over a year. Yeah, Alibaba is gapping down a little bit, but it's still holding the rising 10-day. Incredible strength in this one. HDHD looks like it may stop me out today. It's actually gapped down below my stop, and actually also below my entry, unfortunately. But we'll see if the pre-market lows hold. I'll put a stop at pre-market lows. There's a good chance with these kinds of things that they're gonna reverse back, and maybe I wouldn't be surprised if this thing tests 37 today. But yeah, I need to have a stop out there. Tail looks good to test. Tesla is an amazing stock. It held the rising 10-day and now it's gapping up. I still have a lot of shares short, giving back a decent amount of profits here. It's actually closing in on my entry. Yeah, most things look pretty good. Only thing I'm really complaining about is Tesla. But hey, I want this thing to stop me out. I want it to go to 650, 700. Just keep going. Yeah, alright. Okay, the markets are open. So far, nothing on the China flu fear stocks. NVAX is tanking out of the gate. I'm taking NIO off my list. I'll trade it anyway. So Tilray looks a little bit interesting though. I covered down on Tesla. Super strong here. HDHD I got stopped out. Unfortunately, I thought this thing looked really good. Yeah, no follow through on it. Gonna start selling off this ONTX. I've given it a lot of time and didn't really go after its first pop, so I'm selling the other half that I still have left. Damn it, Tilray. Looks like I bought some iron note. Oh shit. Yeah, I missed Tilray pretty bad here. Beyond Meat is strong also. Good thing I covered on Friday. Yeah, XP having some follow through from Friday. Very good looking short. What is this? PX. Wow, NIO took out Friday's highs. Really strong. Yeah, this is the type of market. If you blink, you miss it. Blink, you miss it. Alright, what do we have here? Yeah, Mariana names are very strong. The Tilray is the leading one. Oh, B6 is almost red. APT Lake have above average volumes, especially APT, but they're still they're way off their highs, so there's probably nothing there unless they start getting nice volume. Roku looks like a sheet type of a setup. Still inside of its base, but held the rising 150 day pretty well so far. Why is this GM thing so? Well, fast track, total meaningless news. This is the market we are in. This TROV, I bought some small. They're gonna release data on Saturday, so there's a full another 3 days. This thing potentially runs. Multiple time former runner. Maybe it can go to $2 or low twos or something. I'm risking less than 10 cents. Find out. Maybe we get to have another set of great shorting opportunities later this week or next week, considering how things are setting up with Tesla squeezing, Beyond Meat resuming its squeeze, Tilray, etc., etc. I hope these things all keep going. That would be great. That would truly be great. A little bit of a mixed portfolio so far. Some things are down on the day and some things are up on the day, including Tesla, which I'm short, unfortunately. Giving back a lot of profits on this one from the lows. It's up almost $50 from the lows a few sessions ago. Yeah, that's a pretty big swing for me. Oh, PBI, I need to sell some. Long 940 from 945, so almost 10% here. Okay, sold some PBYI. Wow, fuel cell. What an amazing stock. Put some more sell orders out there. Like, the thing is, it was probably a viable setup of the opening range highs at 263. But since they have earnings, I'm a little bit cautious on it because you never know. It is a piece of shit. I wouldn't be surprised if it gaps down 20-30% on earnings. But yeah, if it had earnings, maybe next week or something, I would have probably added a few on the opening range highs. Maybe another 50,000 shares or something. Because I really don't truly think this thing could go back to, or not back to, but it could go to $4 on this leg high. Really think so. Oh, Trove is going. Nice. Again, it's nothing, not a big position or anything. I bought 10,000 shares in my smallest account, and I'm thinking risk 10 cents to make 50 cents or maybe even $1. Why not? This SBC is this thing. I'm really starting getting excited about this thing. It's been just grinding higher. It's not a hyper fast moving stock, but it is up over 100% over the past month and a half or so, and it's fairly liquid. It's actually pretty liquid. But if this thing can extend to 20 or something later this week, that's an interesting setup potentially. Now the key here for Tesla is to see if we can, if it doesn't take out the highs, let's see if we can put in a lower high. And it does have another range here at 530 or so, but not today, but in the next few days. And if it takes out the highs, well, I'll get stopped out. I'll hope it goes to 650 or something. TTMP, if I traded it? Nope, I did not. I did not trade it. But yeah, I saw it on Friday. It had a little bit of a breakout. It's one of these beaten down micro or actually nano cap biotechs getting some volume off of those. Can it go to $1? Absolutely. Again, sorry for the background noise. My cleaning lady is here. Okay, INO took out the opening range highs. And I bought 30,000 shares earlier, 350.59 average. Let's see if we can go. 10-cent risk, potentially $1 plus upside, I believe. Okay, let's do another scan here. Okay, GSX looks like it's reversing. I missed the trade. I wasn't really watching it closely. I really wanted it to go higher, but so far it looks like it is reversing. And, oh, it's a China education stock. I didn't realize that. They're all down. Oh, fuel cell. Wow, what a beast. Yeah, fuel cell is closing in on a $200,000 trade so far. Pretty damn good. If you can go to low threes, it's gonna be a $200,000 trade. And again, my target, the $3 is really my first target. My real target is like $4. I really think it can get there. Now let's see, where's my next sell order going? 319 maybe? Pretty big. Oh, this Kirk took us. Yeah, it was on Friday. APT and Lake are trading like shit. INO took out opening range highs, but now it looks like it's fading back. Oh, this thing getting pumped on? Yeah, China flu stuff. all these shit stocks everywhere. Kind of hard to trade everything. I bought some INO, 30,000 shares. It's flagging. It's been building higher lows. Had some decent volume. GSX, I'm gonna try to get in on any pops back to 33 bucks. All right. It looks like more of my portfolio is starting to turn green. Maybe I'm imagining things. Fuel is still having some pretty decent volume. Just look at the first 30-minute volume candle. Pretty big. If they don't say anything bad on the earnings, I think this thing could go to $4 this week, unless they do something like a, an offering or whatever. I don't know. Wow, Tesla keeps going. Amazing. Let's see if I got out of ONTX. No, I still have some. Okay, NNVC is open from the halt, and oh wow, it's already been halted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times today. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. And the volume is really nothing. Not even 200,000 shares left. Interesting. What a thin stock. Amazon, yeah. Ultra slow moving stock. Guys, if any, unless you do it with options, you have no business trading this thing. It's just too slow. This ultra slow stock. Oh, what is this? Thing is straight up. Very thin though. Tesla, very close getting stopped out of last of my shares. I still have 1,800 shares short. I'm like $1 from getting stopped out of it. For $2 maybe. Heck, let them get this thing to 600 plus. Please. Yeah, okay, good. So a lot of things moving right now, and it's kind of easy to start feeling like you're missing out on some stuff. And these kinds of markets can be kind of dangerous if you start over trading stuff just because they're moving. So that's something to be aware of. Oh, Plug is about to hit new highs, not far off. It shrugged off its gap down. Interesting. Very good. It's at new highs. I just want this Tesla to stop me out so I can stop watching it. I know it briefly took out opening range highs, and yeah, you can kind of see it on this chart here in the intraday or with the pre-market data. It actually got rejected of its VWAP after this thing was gapping up to 430s in pre-market. Malincroft about to hit new highs after I bought it. Okay, so today is a little bit of a mixed day in the portfolio. A bunch of stuff stopped me out. See, I'm gonna show you guys my P&L, my main accounts. So this is my main account. This account has been at 700,000 in P&L for the past 3-4 sessions, but HTH, gap down stopped me out. Gap down below my stop even. I had a break-even stop on it and gap down below it. ONTX got stopped out. I've been long this thing for a month. SDN, I've been long for multiple months. LK also, DXCM, BABA, etc. And Tesla, obviously, I was up like 100 grand in this thing a few days ago in this account. Fuel cell, yeah, if it goes to low threes, I'll be up 200k on it. And then INO, which I bought this morning. Let's look at my secondary account. Tesla got stopped out again. This is another one I was up maybe, I don't know, close to 50k on it in this account and took a tiny loss on it. SC hasn't really gone from entry. Shumia, this thing I bought a few days ago when it started moving out of the lows. Yeah, it looks pretty good today. This is like equivalent to a Mercado Libre of Mercado Libre is kind of like the Amazon of South America, and Shumia is kind of like the Amazon of Africa, minus the cloud business and stuff like that, but like their e-commerce part. So yeah, I mean, this thing could get pumped. I mean, like Amazon of Africa, there's some pump potential on that. 610 million market cap. There is some pump potential there. IS. You know what? They're not BLDPs looking strong for now. APT is starting to shape up a little bit. This thing is about to take out a 3-year range also. Interesting. NVAX is selling off. This thing was up like 4 days in a row, 134%. Wow, NNVC is halted again. Believe this stock. So what? It's been halted how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Ridiculous. So let's see if Tesla is putting in a lower high or if it's gonna break out the new highs. I bought some VISL. I just can't resist. As long as I have buying power in my shitty account, I'll keep buying these piece of shit stocks. I mean, why not? This thing was at $8 like back in July. Now it's at 35 cents. Why can't this thing go to 50 cents, right? Or $1? I mean, have to take these shots. And some of them work out pretty well. Many of them don't, but some of them do. Like fuel cell, I had 2 doubles on this thing. Actually, the second trade on it was a triple, but I got shaken out before it tripled. MNK is another one. I'm up like 60% on it. CTSD, I'm up, or I was up like over 50% on it. And it looks like it wants to go higher. A lot of them do. VSTM, well, this one is not a big percentage trade. I was up like 40% on it. OCGM, I was up almost 90% on it at one point. So, kind of have to take these shots. They're all tiny trades, but percentage-wise on my account. But if they can double or even triple, they're gonna be pretty decent trades. GSX, I'm still wanting to see if I can retest this 33. So the DP got rejected at these declining moving averages, both on the 5-minute and the hourly chart. Question is if this is the start of a leg lower or if it's just gonna consolidate and go higher. Wow, GMT is taking out new highs. Did this thing also get halted? Wow, this thing has also gotten halted several times today. Let me guess, NVC is still halted. Tilray came back in the base. Let's see if it can hold higher lows. Maybe it needs a few more days before it can go. It got rejected off the declining. It is giving back most of its move. So far, these pumps are not holding well. But if they... Oh, I got stopped out of INO. Oh, I don't even want to see the slippage on this thing. Okay, it wasn't too bad. It was about 5 cents. Alright. So I got stopped out of INO. Took a $4,500 loss on it. ICCC almost took out the lows of the day. Fade off the highs. 35% fade from the highs. Alright. Probably not gonna trade much more. Well, that's what I always say, and then I end up doing another 1 or 2 trades. But thanks for joining. I hope you had a great long weekend, and I hope you have a great rest of trading day. You'll get to your first million. You'll get there, trust me. And after you get to your first million, the second million will be easy. Trust me on that one. As long as you don't fuck it up. It all depends on you. Just focus on price action. Focus on what the market is doing, what the market is trying to tell you.